Yep. Are you saying that you can't see it yet? If you go to, is that, ah, yeah, it's Alex Albrecht, that lady with the purple hair, and some other fella. Yeah, I don't know his name. It's on the BlizzCon All Access, but you actually need to make sure that you're logged in for it to actually probably do its thing, I guess.
That's where all of the main announcements are going to be today. We also have the legendary stage, the epic stage, and the heroic
Click on
stage.
watch as opposed to schedule.
And what's cool is we also have a StarCraft stage, Warcraft stage, Heroes of the Storm, Hearthstone, and a brand new Overwatch arena, which
This is
Yes.
some fella by the name of Malik.
Arena is bonkers.
Yes,
I thought it was bonkers last year.
I'm so jealous of Malik because he gets to go over there all the
Also
time and hang
known
out.
as-
Don't
hang
hate.
out.
Don't hate.
Discount,
I just
Dave
jealous.
Chappelle.
We're going to take a look at today's schedule.
He seems to me like a discount Dave Chappelle.
But first, we want to tell you a little about the channel that we'll be hosting, the one you're watching right now. The
Actually,
brand new BlizzCon
in Dave Chappelle's younger days, he was actually more of a similar
All Access
shape.
channel. It's called All Access for a reason. We're here to be your tour guides for every stage.
Yeah.
Every inch
I'm
of the
actually
BlizzCon floor.
playing
Let me tell you,
some
it's gotten bigger
bit of
this year.
Minecraft
You have the
while I'm
Hearthstone
waiting.
Tavern, the Dark Moon Fair, which I'm going to actually be giving you guys a tour of, demo areas, behind the scenes access to restricted areas on the show floor. There's tons of stuff. And, you know, I got to say now, if you were with us last year, you know the coverage was a little bit linear.
Yeah.
But this year,
Talk panel. Talk.
yeah,
panel,
it was talk panel. Pretty much people will watch a panel.
Yeah, I've got a slightly better internet
Yeah.
connection than
Yeah.
I've had previously, so that probably helps me a little bit.
But this year, it's a lot more
It's
dynamic.
not like
You
as
be in
fast
like
as you
2,
can
3,
get, but I am
4
on
places
fiber.
all at the same.
Yeah, so it's about 10 megabits a second upload, 30 megabits a second download.
Time. So if you're waiting in line for the Blizzard Gear store, and you want to check out a panel, you can pull out your phone.
That's perfect.
Is it trying to do auto? Because I've got the options of everything from 216p all the way up to 720p. I've actually got 3 options of 720p at different bit rates.
Yeah, he limbed it. I love it. All right. Well, speaking of other hosts that have been around, let's time to introduce you now to the newest member of our team, BlizzCon floor correspondent, Anna Prosser, who's going to be bringing you guys some in-depth reports from all over the shore floor. Right now, she's standing by in Mythic Hall. Anna, what is up? I see you.
Thanks, Michelle. I'm so excited. It's been amazing seeing you over there at the desk, and I am here in Mythic Hall. I'm so excited to be a field correspondent this year because usually I'm hanging out on an esports stage, which is amazing. I get to see the games played at the highest level, but I only get to stay in one spot. And if you're watching from home, first of all, we miss you. We're sorry you're not here and we don't get to give you a hug in person, but that's what I'm here for. I'm gonna be your heels on the ground. I'm gonna run all over BlizzCon and find everything that you might not get to see if you're not here in person. I'm gonna go to the Dark Moon Fair. I'm gonna do some interviews. We're gonna see some cosplay. But first, I get to sit here with you and watch the opening ceremonies. And I am so stoked, because Alex, you said that this is the epicenter of the Blizzard universe. Well, if there's a center of that epicenter, it's here in Mythic Hall for the opening ceremonies, because I have cried during these, I have laughed, I have literally fallen out of my chair, and people here are really excited. There's already some amazing energy. Yeah? I didn't even have to ask them, they just started cheering. So I know we have plenty of stages going on, but I think already I have the best audience, right? Back to you.
Thank you, Anna, so much. Well, they call it Mythic Stage for a reason. So you guys might be wondering, BlizzCon is huge, so how is Anna going to possibly cover all of this by herself? Don't worry, we got her some help. Time to introduce you to our second BlizzCon floor correspondent, Rachel Kierko, a.k.a. Seltzer, who's standing by in the brand new Overwatch Arena. Seltzer, what's up?
Thank you so much, Michelle. Now, Anna, I know you were a little proud of your arena, but let me show you what the Overwatch Arena looks like today. It is absolutely packed with fans who are going to be watching the opening ceremonies in here and then sticking around for an incredible competition. I know, Malik, that you got to travel all around the world with the Overwatch World Cup this summer. Well, this is where it all comes down to the finals. We're going to choose the best nation in the world at Overwatch. You can see we've got Sweden and Great Britain getting ready behind us, but we've got 8 teams from all around the world. The winning team, $9,000 per player. So it's a pretty cool tournament here, but that's not the only thing that's going to be taking place, because when the open ceremonies start, that's when we find out all the news from the year, and the news pertaining to Overwatch is going to have huge ripples across the competitive scene. So as the weekend moves forward, I'm going to be checking in with some of the Overwatch personalities, as well as checking in from around the floor and talking to you fans about what you think is going on here at BlizzCon. I'm so excited to be joining you, and I will see you soon. So back to you guys at the desk.
That's
Thank you so
amazing.
much.
Thank you so much, Rachel.
All right, well, Rachel, thank you so much. Let's send it over to the Blizz Couch, where Malik is standing by with Susie Kim.
Thank you very much, Michelle. I am joined by the esports veteran and BlizzCon insider, Susie Kim herself. How you doing?
I'm doing really, really well.
Doing well. All right, so you are a BlizzCon insider. Please tell me, what have you been up to lately?
So for the insider portion of this, of the virtual ticket, we get to walk around, do little tours of all the halls for those at home who can't really make it here this weekend.
Right, right. All right, and another thing I know about you is you're actually kind of fresh back on U.S. soil.
Yeah.
How's it been being back here in the States?
Well, you know, I spent the last 10 years in South Korea, where the sports scene is big and thriving. But, you know, being here in BlizzCon, there's a lot of Koreans here also competing.
Right.
Almost feels like I never left.
True talk, true talk. I mean, speaking of Korea, I think one of the cool things about the virtual ticket is that it's international. So you can check out BlizzCon's featured content in 5 different languages.
Yes, I heard about that, and Korean is definitely one of the languages that's being featured. I'm super excited for that, because Koreans love Blizzard games, and there's just, it's really hard for them to be able to fly halfway across the world to be a part of this, you know? And so with the virtual ticket being available in Korean and all the subtitles, like, it's almost like they'll be here and they get to kind of experience it with us.
All right, well, Susie, thank you so much. We're going to be keeping an eye on you and all the stuff that you're doing all over the convention. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to send it back to the desk. Take it away, Alex and Michelle.
All right, Malik, thank you so much, Susie and Malik. don't forget, you guys, if you haven't already purchased your virtual ticket, then you are watching the free preview, which only lasts through opening ceremonies. So we really want you guys to stick around. So if you're not already, head on over to blizzcon.com and pick up your virtual ticket right now.
Correctamundo. As always, we are going to be interviewing all of your favorite game developers over the course of the next 2 days. So if you have any questions you'd like us to ask them, just tweet at us using the hashtag BlizzCon. Our first guest coming up right after opening ceremonies, it's a big one, Blizzard Entertainment President and CEO Mike Morhaime. So if you have any questions for Mike, tweet them to us now.
That's right. And let's take a live look over at the Mythic stage, because that's where we're awaiting the start of opening ceremony, now just minutes away. And I think they're about to go over to it in just a second here. But
I mean, I know it's packed because I can hear them.
I know, where are they?
There's Mythic stage.
Hey, Mythic stage. What's up? There they are. Hands in the air. That's awesome. What's up, guys? All right. Well, earlier today, I had a chance to catch up with Blizzard Entertainment co-founder Frank Pierce to get his overview on this year's show. Let's take a look.
BlizzCon 2017 is brought to you in part by Republic of Gamers, Intel, T-Mobile, and NVIDIA.
Oh my God, it is packed.
I know, they finally showed over there, and I think now we're going to be able to see that interview with Frank Pierce.
Yeah, I mean, I want to hear what Frank's got to say.
All right.
I mean, Frank is a legend.
Yeah, I know. We actually, this is the first year I've been able to interview Frank Pierce. Normally, I interview Mike Morhaime off the top of the show the last 3 years. This is my first year interviewing Frank about what he's done, what he gets to see as BlizzCon is being prepared.
Yeah, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Because it's a lot of, you know, Mike. Let's get some other founders in there, please.
Right, and you know, I believe Alan Adham is actually here this year as well. So we have all 3 founders in the building, so that's going to be pretty
cool. That's awesome. Well, let's take a look at your interview with Frank Pierce.
All right.
Hey guys, I'm standing here with Frank Pierce, co-founder of Blizzard Entertainment. Frank, congratulations on another year of Blizzard and epic entertainment that you guys are bringing us. I know that BlizzCon has expanded once again, just physically and to the community, but for you in particular, for your job, what's the most exciting thing for you?
So I feel very fortunate in my job. I have the opportunity to see all the work in progress at the office every week. And so we brought work in progress to the show floor for our community to see for all our products. And it's really exciting because not only does the community get to see things that they wouldn't normally get to see, but we get to interact with the community, hear their thoughts on that work in progress, take all that feedback back to the office next week and through the end of the year and figure out how we want to improve it even further.
It's pretty cool. I like how much you guys listen to the community and you're actually bringing us stuff that we ask for, you know? That's really cool. So while you're here, where do you think you're going to be hanging out the most?
So there's far too much to pick just one option,
True,
right? So we've got, I'm really excited about the Overwatch World Cup and what we've done in the arena because we've got the arena set up in the round, so we're using the entirety of the arena for.
And it's gorgeous. Do you have any predictions on who will win?
No predictions, but you know, this is the U.S. home turf, so
true.
Yeah. So I'm excited about that. You know, we've expanded into the North Hall. Which is a new hall for the convention center, which has allowed us to expand capacity here, which is amazing.
And that's where the Dark Moon Fair and everything is?
Yeah, Dark Moon Fair and the Hearthstone tournament stage is over there and the tavern. So that's really amazing, and it's a bit out of the way. So everyone at BlizzCon, make sure you go to North Hall. It'll take a little bit of effort to find it, but go find it.
But there's face painting. You can get like diva whiskers and everything.
Yeah,
so
it's spectacular. So I'm excited about that. All the live stages. We for the virtual ticket, everything that's taking place on all of the stages is available to everyone at home that's watching on virtual ticket, so that's awesome.
Yeah, I love that in particular because for me, covering the footage for the last 4 years, you know, you want people to see it. And for this time, the very first time, you guys can decide what you want to see, favorite what you want to see, kind of create a bit of a schedule to decide what you want to check out. You can check out anything at any time.
Well, and for me, I don't have to stress about making sure that I see everything all all this weekend because I know I can go home next week and watch it if I missed it, which is awesome.
I'm going to be with you on that, actually. I will be watching so many panels. But speaking of, I got to get back to our main coverage. But Frank, thank you so much for joining me. Have a great BlizzCon.
Thanks, Michelle.
All right, guys, back to the desk.
So great hearing Frank. And also, by the way, that's what we have to do. We get to go home and load up virtual ticket and watch all the panels that we didn't get a chance to see.
Yeah, it's true. I was saying it earlier with Frank, but I do love the fact that you can go through the app and just favorite which panels that you want to see.
Yeah.
And that way you can just sort of create a list so
And
that
they
you
say
can
that
go and
it's
easily
this
find
year,
them.
and
So you just
except
find them
it's
later and watch them.
been
By the way, I
doing
love that
for
every
who
time we
knows how long.
talk to somebody from Blizzard, we always ask them their favorites.
I know.
And they can never say anything. Like,
Talking
it's
about
like,
how
which
you can
one of
use a
your
virtual
childs
ticket
do
so you
love
can actually
more? It's like,
schedule
I
what
can't
you
do
want to
any
watch
of
when you
that.
want to
No,
watch it.
they can't say
They did that
anything.
last year
Every
too.
You're like,
time.
we like all of them, you know. But,
Yeah.
and it'd be hard, you know, to pick after 25 years of making games.
I can't even pick a favorite. All right, look, let's head it back over to the Blizz Couch for an esports preview with Malik and Blizzard Esports Operations Director Kim Fan.
Thank you very much, Alex. One of my favorite traditions is every year I get to talk to Kim. Kim, how are you doing?
I am doing great. I'm so excited for BlizzCon this year. I am excited for every BlizzCon, but especially this one.
Right, there's a lot of stuff going on this year. A lot of esports happening. Let's just go ahead and start off with what I think is probably one of the more competitive brackets here at BlizzCon, Heroes of the Storm. What can we expect from Heroes the HGC this year?
The HGC finals, I'm most excited about the bracket. I think this is probably the best bracket that we could ask for our top 8. Every single match is going to be a very intense match, and I think the one I'm most excited to watch is probably Team Dignitas versus Team Expert.
Yes.
Really want to know who is truly like top 2 in Europe, because forever everyone says it's, you know, Fnatic and Dignitas.
Yeah,
but it was actually Fnatic and Team Expert that came in through the league play. So Dignitas had to come through playoffs.
Right. You know, a lot of people have been saying that Dignitas is kind of like the dark horse for the Heroes Tournament, and they see them kind of upsetting quite a few people, including Fnatic, leading into the finals. But who knows?
But you know, Dignitas is known for their live event play.
Right.
Like they feed off of the energy of the crowd. So when they see the crowd cheering, something happens and they kick into gear and they just play amazing. So I expect them to do really well in this tournament.
All right, so what do you think about the NA having so many teams here in Heroes?
That is the other cool story. Like North America was not doing well.
We were the land of the free. We were free wins pretty much.
They were not doing well in the international tournaments for Heroes, but all 3 teams advanced into the bracket. So I was very impressed to see that. I think NA is, you know, giving everyone a run for their money.
Yeah, it warms my heart to see Tempo Storm there. They're like one of the OG big dogs of Heroes of the Storm. To see them there is so great. All right, so let's go ahead and move along to Overwatch, the Overwatch World Cup. Of course, we got a lot of pride at stake here. Who do you see, or what do you think is going to happen in that tournament?
Oh gosh, the World Cup is such a fun tournament to watch because you can cheer for your country. And I think everyone is really excited to see who and if anyone can beat the Korean team. And I believe if there's any country that can do it, it's America, USA.
Yes.
I really believe it. They have been training very hard. They have been, you know, the last 2 weeks just practicing, maybe the last month. And they're also the most confident in believing that they can beat Korea. And that match happens today. So it's the last match of the day where Korea versus USA. I really want to know if they can, you know, make it tough for the Korean player, and if they can even win.
Right, you know.
Tell that to Markiplier.
During my travels with the Overwatch World Cup, which was one of the best experiences I've ever had in my life, when I saw teams go up against they were scared.
I've even heard rumors that they're thinking about trying to get esports into the Olympics.
The USA having so much confidence, it gives me confidence. Like
I know.
somebody might actually do this.
I think the 2 countries that really want to go up against Korea is France and USA.
Right.
But we'll see how USA fares today.
Yeah, I hope they just take a game. I would like to see them win, but if they take a game, I'll be happy, to be honest.
I'm confident they will take a game.
All right, I like that. I like that. I like that confidence. All right, so let's keep it moving. We'll go to StarCraft next. What should we expect with the WCS this year?
StarCraft has the reverse bracket. I think it's probably not the best bracket we could ask for StarCraft.
Yeah.
It's very heavy-sided.
Yeah.
I think the lower part of the bracket is where all of the favorites are, where all of the best Korean players are.
Yes.
So that's going to be interesting. I think we're going to see a lot of favorites get knocked out.
Right. We already lost a lot of good people in group stages.
We did. We lost Neidig.
We lost Neidig,
I really wanted to see Neidig make it, but we know we have 2 great non-Korean players who are going to be facing each other off first, and that's Special from LATAM, and then also Elaser. So for sure, we're going to have a non-Korean make it to the semifinals, but there's a very high chance that they can even make it to the final.
Yes, that's awesome. And also I want to shout out Innovation. In there. I just want to see him get it. I want to see him get it. All right, so
I think he's the favorite to win.
Yeah, for sure. It's his to win. It's his tournament to win.
It's his tournament to win.
All right, so we're gonna move along to the WoW World Championship.
Yes, WoW is wow.
I know, right?
I'm very excited for WoW. We have a brand new stage for the World of Warcraft tournament.
Which is beautiful, by the way.
It is. I love it. And you know what? WoW is our longest standing esports championship at BlizzCon. This is our 10th year WoW 3v3 Arena championship. So it's been the longest standing esports tournament at BlizzCon. We invited 12 teams here, so that's more than last year, which was only 8. And I'm super excited that the Latin American team and the Australia team has made it to BlizzCon so far. So we'll see how they do.
You think there's a chance of a possible three-peat? I'll say three-peat in quotes because it's kind of different teams, but
it's the same team.
It's the same guys.
Yes.
Yeah, the
different
same group.
Name.
Different name, right.
Method Triforce is the team that has won the championship 2 times in a row now. So there's a really big chance that they can take a 3rd title. People may not know that they won last year. They changed their name.
Yeah,
they
won
were
Splice last year.
Splice.
Right.
Year before they were SK Gaming.
Right.
So now they're back as Method Triforce, and I expect to see them do really well. But you know, I'm just glad to see so many amazing WoW teams here.
Is there any dark horse team that we should be looking out for to take them out?
Oh. You know, I'm excited to see how Grumble performs.
Yes.
And
that'll be a great matchup.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a really good matchup too, just because they weren't expected to do well at the European Championship, and they made it to Game 5 against Method, and that was super exciting.
Right.
So we'll see how they do.
All right. Well, I would like to get on to the Hearthstone Invitational because they kind of switched up the tournament this year, but we got to keep it going because the ceremony's coming up soon. So thank you very much, Kim. And with that, we're going to go ahead and send it back to the desk. Alex, Michelle, take it away.
Thank you so much, Malik and Kim. The Anaheim Convention Center, which has been hosting BlizzCon since 2005, just completed a major expansion this year, adding the additional brand new North Hall, resulting in, you guessed it, even more BlizzCon for fans to enjoy. I mean, they've expanded. Now the convention center is 1.2 million square feet. And that's the equivalent of 21 football fields.
Is that true?
Yeah.
21
football fields. And we're up to 11 stages.
11 stages.
So much content.
And what I heard is that the attendance was now 30,000
Oh, my God. Are there 30,000 people in here right now?
Are there 30,000 people?
I'm guessing yes.
Okay.
Everybody's just so focusing, right?
I know, right? They're like, well, let's take a quick look at the map of the revamped show floor because we have a really cool map that we can take a look at here. We've got the Mythic stage that you're looking at. That's where a lot of you guys are right now. Let's hear it, Mythic stage. All right, and then next we have the World of Warcraft Championship stage, which is
going to the gear.blizzard.com store.
Stages, and they are lit
I've got an Era 404.
Gorgeous. And of course, Heroes of the Storm, the HGC finals happening for 2017, right across from us.
Yeah.
So hello, HGC.
What's up, HGC?
Yeah, there you is.
I love that we can hear all of them. And next up, we have that StarCraft World Championship Series Global Finals stage. What's going on, StarCraft?
The grandfather of it all.
Yeah, that's
and
right.
Of course, that hot, sexy new Overwatch arena. So sad we're not going to be able to hang out in there.
I wish right now that they were so loud that we could hear them all the way over here.
And if you want, why don't you travel your little footsies over to, boom, us right here, the All Access broadcast stage. I mean, look, come by, say hi.
Yeah.
We don't have anything to do except this live show.
About just chill, yeah.
So what have you guys been up to over the last year?
What have you been doing,
Malik?
You've been all over the world.
All types of esports stuff. I traveled the world with the Overwatch World Cup. That was awesome. I got to go to Shanghai, China, Sydney, Australia, Katowice, Poland. It was dope. It was dope. I got to see the best Overwatch players in the world, take all their tips, apply them to my gameplay. I made myself.
I'm going to go full screen for this.
Yeah, it was dope. But you guys have been pretty busy too, right?
Yeah. I've been doing some stuff with esports. I kind of took all the experiences that I had and observations, and I created an esports scripted comedy for everyone to enjoy called Good Game, and I even got it produced with Dan Harmon.
That's fantastic.
What about you, dude?
Absolutely prepping for this show.
Yeah.
No Diablo?
But yeah, I thought you were going pro.
Nah. I tried to go Diablo Pro. It just didn't work out.
No sponsors?
No sponsors. Nobody wanted me anymore.
Soon, hashtag Alex.
D3 Pro soon.
All right, well, before we head over to the opening ceremonies, we want to tell you guys a little bit about the new and improved BlizzCon mobile app that we've been talking a little bit about. So whether you're here at BlizzCon or you're watching at home, the BlizzCon mobile app will help you make the most out of your BlizzCon experience with streaming panels and videos, interactive event schedule, the hall maps like we had just showed you. You're going to have esports updates as well. And that you can even use the BlizzCon mobile app after the show is over. Like we've been saying, I think it's about for a 1 month so that you can relive everything that's happened here.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
And by the way, it is about time. We are heading it over to Mythic Stage for opening ceremonies of BlizzCon 2017.
When he said that particular where he found Blizzard games, I was thinking in the Navy.
Hello. There, I have myself muted.
I first discovered Blizzard games when I was 13.
I was young as hell.
I should buy the virtual ticket, huh?
For me.
Oh, you're old.
Yes, I'm old.
I've been a gamer since childhood, before I could even spell.
My parents promoted a culture of video game love.
I mean, I only really care about the World of Warcraft part, so.
You know, just to spend time together.
The person who drew me to it was my dad.
Yo, what up?
He scooped me up,
So-
put me in his lap, and have me read his combat logs.
Wow.
Yep, look at me, I'm being social.
Alliance Horde.
Diablo 3.
StarCraft was kind of
Honey,
the
get
thing to
in.
into, and
It's our Super Bowl.
I'm a Grandmaster player.
Get in the
So
chat.
I started playing Hearthstone, and then
We're socializing.
I was pulling over my car.
Tell her she can actually hear my voice again.
Oh, I can hear you.
That's true. Everybody has a story around the game.
Without Blizzard, my experience was completely different. I made friends for life.
She's very excited.
Oh, I thought she was mad.
Playing Heroes of the Storm professionally has really been
Was that
a
your
life-changing
squeeing?
experience for me.
I first started playing Blizzard games in...
I'm happy and crying at the same time.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Almost entirely.
Tauren Bear Druid for life.
My only tattoo is on my right arm right here.
it doesn't matter who you
Right?
are, what you look like.
A Blizzard gamer could look like anything, anyone.
I don't date bronze players.
I don't want to bleed Blizzard.
Blizzard is like an open, inclusive, positive, wonderful community.
You're playing with millions of other people around the world.
That's Soldier 76 cosplay.
My sister and I, since she moved to Italy, we started the tradition of playing Heroes of the Storm in Christmas skins. If I'm playing with my mom, it's kind of like taking a stroll down the beach together, except we're in World of Warcraft.
Your friends are global.
Germany, France.
Hold on a second. Am I watching the same part you guys are watching right now?
A community or even a family.
They're there to like connect.
It's
with
like,
you know,
yeah, this montage of people, this guy with glasses and stuff.
Did you buy a ticket, Qualia?
No, I'm just watching the opening ceremonies all access right now.
He was very shy, but when everybody gathered around him, giving him high fives, really got him out of his
Yeah, that's
shell
all I
that
care about.
day.
I don't care about Diablo or unless they make a World of StarCraft or something crazy.
Playing Diablo
Or
every day,
StarCraft
playing Overwatch
FPS.
every day really brought us closer as sisters.
My father taught me how to play video games. That was
Can y'all wait till 12:30?
I was
No.
a teenager. I lost him suddenly. To keep his memory.
And this is when we'll find out that Sylvanas is dead and Daeon's a faggot, and
He's been
then
dead.
fucking Jaina's the bad guy.
And Gilblins are a thing now. We get. I
And
know two
Gilblins
Gilblins.
How many people have learned from games? How many people have connected from games?
And when you look at BlizzCon, it even transcends the games themselves.
Because it's become the place that I see all of my friends and I share all those experiences.
Last BlizzCon, so last year, he proposed to me by the orc statue.
The Horde symbols on the side.
And I said yes.
The couple that plays together.
Oh, there's people that play Heroes of the Storm.
This year will be my first time attending BlizzCon.
You will bleed Blizzard blue for the rest of
I
your
played it to get skins for Overwatch before.
Another Overwatch cosplay or something like that. It's like, oh,
It gives me the opportunity to be a little wilder than I normally would be.
It brings together a wide range of people that you normally wouldn't see together.
Like a big ass family.
Blizzard is friends.
Friendship.
Community.
Generations.
Do I keep missing it? Do I keep like? Does it keep showing it? I keep missing it. I keep like tabbing out.
People that are as excited and passionate about it as you are.
The connections that you make in the Blizzard community are lifelong connections, and they always.
Yeah, I never saw it.
And people together.
It's awesome to feel like you're really part of a huge community.
You really do feel like you belong.
Give me 1 second.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome President and CEO.
11th BlizzCon. Damn.
Feel old yet?
Hello, BlizzCon.
Honey.
Is the Alliance
No.
here? How about the Horde? Terran